What is research? You do research every time you ask a question and look for facts to answer it, whether the question is as simple as finding a plumber or as profound as discovering the origin of life. When only you care about the answer, or when others need just a quick report of it, you probably won't choose to write it out. But when others will be able to accept your conclusions only after studying how you have reached them, you will need to report your research in writing. In fact, reports of research tell us most of what we can reliably believe about our world. That once there were dinosaurs, that germs cause disease, even that the earth is round. You may think your report will add little to the world's knowledge, maybe so. But done well, it will add a lot to yours and to your ability to write your next report. You may also think that your future lies not in scholarly research, but in a business or profession. But research is as important outside the academic world as in, and in most ways it is the same. So as you practice the craft of academic research now, you prepare yourself to do research that one day will be important at least to those you work with, perhaps to us all. As you learn to do your own research, you also learn to use and judge that of others. In every profession, researchers must read and evaluate reports before they make a decision, a job you'll do well only after you've learned how others will judge yours. We are mainly concerned here with research in the academic world, but every day we read or hear about research that can affect our lives. Before we believe those reports, though, we must think about them critically to determine whether they are based on evidence and reasoning that we can trust. To be sure, we can reach good conclusions in ways other than through reasons and evidence. We can rely on tradition and authority or on intuition, spiritual insight, even on our most basic emotions. But when we try to explain to others not just why we believe our claims, but why they should too, we must do more than just state an opinion and describe our feelings. That is how a research report differs from other kinds of persuasive writing. It must rest on shared facts that readers accept as truths independent of your feelings and beliefs. They must be able to follow your reasoning from evidence that they accept to the claim you draw from it. Your success as a researcher thus depends not just on how well you gather and analyze data, but on how clearly you report your reasoning so that your readers can test and judge it before making your claims part of their knowledge and understanding. All researchers gather facts and information, what can be called data, but depending on their aims and experience, they use those data in different ways. Some researchers gather data on a topic just to satisfy a personal interest, or a teacher's assignment. But most want us to know more than facts. So they don't look for just any data on a topic. They look for specific data that they can use as evidence to test and support an answer to a question that their topic inspired them to ask. Experienced researchers, however, know that they must do more than convince us that their answer is sound. They must also show us why their question was worth asking, how its answer helps us understand some bigger issue in a new way.